Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. If you are new to my channel, I'm Amber, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. This is a first house reading. If you want to find out more about the first house, go and watch the announcement video that I released. I don't want to get into that too much. I don't want to take up too much time from your reading. Anyway, this is also a timeless reading, so whenever this reading finds you, it shall resonate. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially if this reading resonates. And if you would like to book a personal reading, you can definitely do that on my website. That link is also down below in the description box. All right, Gemini. We're just going to go ahead and get to your reading because I set up the cards. I just did Aquarius. I set up the cards and then, I don't know, I kind of went off on a tangent and I was walking through the house doing stuff. So I don't really remember what the pre-shuffle energies were. I'm sure they're going to come back out anyway. Yeah, I don't. Something may have changed that briefly, like with the energy. That could have been why I was like kind of guided to walk away. Anyway, oh, that could be a message in itself. Oh, okay, Gemini. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, thank you for allowing me to be the vessel to give messages to Gemini for their highest good and their highest good only. What is the strongest message for Gemini? Originality. Blaze your own trail. Let me check this out. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, and then the external energy is actually dreams, which this actually did come out in the pre-shuffle. So I'm sure that's spot on. This originality, I just really feel like you're in complete control of your emotions right now. You may need to get grounded, however. Also feel a bit of like a cleansing type of energy. Overall, I do feel a sense of you being completely in control of your emotions at this time. With originality and blazing your own trail, there's a very strong surface message, and that is you following your dreams. And for some of you guys, I mean that quite literally. Like you had a dream about something and decided, you know what, I'm gonna go for that. Or you received some type of clarity or an epiphany of some sort, possibly in your sleep, or will receive some type of epiphany in your sleep. Tell me why this is here. What's the strongest influence? Trine, yes, flow. So very much so a harmony as far as your emotions go. Okay, everything directly related to the heart space. There's a lot of water energy here, I'll be honest. And then externally you have the North Node. Wow, and Mercury. So definitely an energy of following your true north, trusting your intuition. That also is directly related to your emotions. Some of you guys might be Gemini, Cancer, Cuspers. I check your chart, and for those of you that are new here, this channel, when I reference any type of astrology, it is based off of Vedic astrology. Okay. The North Node, if I'm not mistaken, is in Taurus. It could be Scorpio. It's one or the other. In Vedic astrology, it is better known as Rahu and Ketu. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and move right along. Spirit, what is Gemini's situation? The Six of Swords. Yeah, moving right along. That's for sure. I don't know. I feel a very, very strong sense of like transparency. And I don't know if this is an energy of you being very transparent with someone else or someone being transparent with you. For some of you guys, this is quite literally you being very transparent with yourself. Heavy emphasis on Cancer, Gemini, Cusp. Some of you guys are going to find that you particularly resonate with both Cancer and Gemini. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Who got this? Was it Taurus? It might have been Taurus. Maybe there's a Taurus of some sort of significance. Some of you guys too could be Taurus, Gemini cuspers. If you're in the higher degrees of Gemini, you might actually find in Vedic astrology that you are a Taurus. And if you're in the lower degrees, then you might find that you're a Cancer actually. So anyway, 10 of Pentacles. This actually came out in I think Taurus reading. It was Taurus or Capricorn. And it caught me off guard because I thought that this was a bed of nails. And then when I look closely, it's actually, it looks like some type of street vendor or something. It's like some type of display or setup outside of the jewelry shop. There's a bunch of engagement rings here. And some of you guys may be considering some type of commitment or whatever the case may be, or somebody else externally might be considering a commitment, but overall I feel a very cyclical energy here, very much so a fixed type of energy. So Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Capricorn, even Capricorn's not fixed, but I'm getting like the world here. Anyway, tell me more about the Six of Swords being the situation for Gemini. Yeah, like even when I'm looking at all of these swords, like they all seem to be leading to the heart space, you know, very much so an energy of you following your heart, your mind and your body, your soul, your thoughts, having your emotions very much so in check with what it is that you desire or what it is that you are hoping to achieve at this time. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Yes, the Four of Wands. Yeah, I mean, strongly, I feel an energy of you making some type of stance or coming to some type of conclusion and standing on that, quite literally. Externally, you have the Princess of Swords, which is your energy here. It's like, yeah, yelling it from the mountain. Whatever you have decided or whatever you are planning to move towards, whatever direction you're headed, this is moving very like victoriously, moving very notoriously in that direction. Tell me one more thing about the Six of Swords with the Four of Wands being here for Gemini. Some of you guys are moving on from a situation, yep, to another one with the Two of Cups here. Bottom of the deck, Princess of Cups. So this could be you making some type of romantic gesture or offer. Oh my God, Gemini, like all the emotions, okay? Six of Cups, Nine of Cups here. What is actually unsaid or has not yet manifested with this energy here is the Three of Cups. So I do feel like there is some type of connection that you want to make with somebody, reach out to them. That's actually what's going on here. In this Two of Cups, it's an energy of reaching out to someone. I kind of get a vibe too. There might be a few of you where this is more lighthearted. You could have been seeing someone online or exchanging messages with someone. Maybe you didn't meet them online, but you could have been exchanging messages for the most part, and now there's an energy of like coming together, moving towards someone, going on some type of journey towards this person. Tell me about the Six of Swords being here, please, for Gemini. Perspective. This is interesting. Some of you guys may have an Aquarius placement or an Aquarius maybe of some sort of significance. Look, externally you have go for it. Step outside of your comfort zone, make plans. Now's the time. Favorable outcome in alignment. Very much so a heavy energy of alignment here. Yeah, something being complete and you being successful at that completion has put you in a place to make some new arrangement, some new offer, or accept some new arrangement or new offer from an individual. Tell me about the Four of Wands, please. Incoming. Yeah, new message, game changer, surprise invitation, insights, gift, making connections. Like I told you, I feel like there is a connection incoming. Or it could just be some lighthearted like dating or an invitation to go out and hang out with somebody to catch a cup of coffee or something of that nature. I looked over at my cup of coffee when I said that. Tell me about the Two of Cups, please. Tell me about the Two of Cups, please. What a catch. Yep. An ideal partner or mate, abundance, self-esteem, value. The answer is yes. And marriage material. Then you have how to manifest in the next step. You or the person that you are creating, you could be actually manifesting the partner that you really, really want, or you have been up until this point. You may have found that person, or that person is about to find you. Overall, this looks really, really good for those of you that this is going to resonate in your love life. Also looks very, very good for those of you where this is going to resonate with your finances, like new job offers, new opportunities, or whatever the case may be. Something very, very balanced is coming in for you. There's very much so a harmony and a level of alignment here. Tell me how Gemini views this being their situation. The universe. Didn't I tell you? Like with that 10 of Pentacles, I got like a universe type of energy. Yes, rewards. Definitely. With the 4 of Wands here, I feel a vibe of like somebody being repaid for their loyalty. You may have waited for something, put some time in, and now it's here. Or you're about to find out. There are others of you where this is going to resonate with your finances, your abundance, your money. You're going to end up getting some type of message about a career change, a promotion, some type of elevation. For those of you that this is directly related to your love life, this is quite literally a relationship going to another level. Tell me a little bit more about how Gemini views. Ooh, like, yo. Hell yeah. The Hierophant with the Ace of Pentacles. Definitely. There is a really solid offer that is coming in for you. Now, the universe, like I said, very cyclical energy. Things coming to an end so that new things can take place. Coming into a new, like, you know, it's like a graduation, like leaving the 4th grade and having a culmination ceremony. And it is celebrating the end of 4th grade, but it's also to invite you or culminate the beginning of the 5th grade, right? I don't know why that even came out with like secondary school or whatever the case may be. Some of you guys, this may be your second go around with this person, especially for there to be a 4 of Wands to the universe. That's a lot of energy in between these steps or this dynamic, and there's some type of change, some type of confession, something very traditional that's going to manifest from this situation that you have over here. The Ace of Pentacles to the 2 of Cups, like without a doubt, there's a new arrangement. There's an offer. Something that's going to be very, very abundant. Plentiful. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please. Write it down. The universe has received your order. Know or feel it's yours. Done. Writing brings into physical form. And then how to manifest is back out here. And then it says in a flow state, ultimate love. Very much so. Like, I don't know. Was it 2 months ago? I'll never forget. I'll never forget that reading. I was seeing a vision of like Gemini sitting at some type of table or going out on a date or something with somebody, but it seemed as though you were finishing up or culminating some type of meeting, arrangement, agreement, or whatever, an interaction with like a karmic energy or a karmic partner. And that's here with the universe, with like this cyclical energy, things coming to an end so something else can manifest. And it's interesting. It's like you finally figured out, I think, what it is that you want, or somebody else did. And they put their order in, or you put your order in, and now here it is. The 6 of Swords being the main energy of your situation, whatever it was that you were trying to manifest from the very beginning, I feel like you hadn't quite like mastered the art of manifestation. You didn't know how to detach from it and just accept the fact that whatever is supposed to be yours will be. And so with the Six of Swords in the Hierophant, this is now you taking some type of traditional approach to getting what it is that you want. Whatever this is, like, this is a situation where I feel like you may have worked very hard in the beginning. Vice versa for the cross watcher. And it was when you took a step back that you started to realize that things were magnetizing or coming in towards you. Tell me about tell me one more thing about the Hierophant, please, with the Ace of Pentacles. Allowing. Yep. So that's validation, guys. I'm telling you, like, at one point I feel like you were trying to manifest something, but you weren't allowing things to, like, take their course. There was a level of, like, control that you might have tried to have over a situation. I feel like you're moving away from that. Some of you guys too, travel arrangements, travel restrictions, things of that nature could have kept you from this particular opportunity, agreement, arrangement, whatever the case may be, in the tide is turning. Okay, that's a lot. Yeah, look, beliefs come true. Your beliefs create your reality. Recognize and change your emotions. Enjoying friends, balancing. Like, look at that. Can y'all see that? Oh, this light is like... Let me turn it down. Still... Okay, I guess it's this other light. Let me show y'all over here. Look at her. Like, she's counting them dollars. Okay? Let's see. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm, like, so winded. I don't know what was going on in Aquarius reading, but it has me feeling, like, lighthearted is not the word. Like, I need to catch my breath. And I don't know if you have a significant placement of Aquarius, you might want to keep in mind that, or if you have some type of connection to Aquarius, you may want to keep in mind that there's a struggle of some sort, some heavy lifting or whatever that's taking place. And I feel like particularly it's at the heart space. Okay. Anyway, what the other people that are involved, first off, let's find out who is involved. Who's involved in this situation? Okay. So you have the Prince of Swords and the Moon. Well, this is you. And like I said, possibly someone who you've been seeing online, someone who you talk to over like a computer screen, or like this is like direct messages, emails, things of that nature, text messages going back and forth. Potentially, it could be someone who you've been watching in secret, or this person's been watching you in secret. With the Moon here, with the Princess of Swords, this could also be a Sagittarius, someone particularly who has Sun, Moon, Rising in Sagittarius, or 7th house or Venus in Sagittarius. Pisces as well, so it could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And Virgo. Tell me one more thing about the Moon. The Ace of Swords. I feel like this is someone at a distance. This is someone who you either have to travel to. For others of you, this is someone who has not yet arrived. What are this individual's perspective, okay? The Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. This person's perspective, honestly, I'm getting a couple of things. So first off, this person has a perspective or a point of view that you might be watching them. That could definitely be that you're watching them and they know it. Because this person's crown is like off the chain, and then you have the Ace of Swords here with the crown. It's like they don't know for sure, but they kind of sense or have some type of like intuitive hit that you're watching them. They're minding their business. Whoever this is, I do also feel like you're watching them either create something, recreate something, or something of that nature. You're possibly watching this person elevate. They're also, I hate to say it, Gemini, but this person manipulation is not the word, because it's not necessarily a negative vibe that I'm getting here. It's like an energy of this person knowing that you're calculated, that you're playing your cards right. Tell me more about this being the person's perspective or point of view. Yeah, the Emperor. The Queen of Cups and the Akashic Records with the Six of Cups. There's also a vibe of like this person knowing that things have to be, like certain things have to occur in a particular order. They also feel like you're standing on something. Tell me one more thing about this Emperor energy. Wow. The Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. I do feel like this person has, wow, you have the Two of Cups and the Lovers here now in both decks, okay? So this person does view you as a soulmate, as a partner, definitely a game changer. Vice versa, there's kind of a mirroring energy. You may also be considering this person the same way. You could, like I said, have a significant placement of Taurus. They also may feel like you're a bit stubborn, but the stubbornness comes more from a calculated place. This is interesting. You have the Lovers in both decks. Okay. Well, do they view you as being in a relationship, though? Clarify the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles, please. Justice. Yeah, possibly waiting on you to end something. Tell me one more thing about this, please. Yep. They're viewing you as possibly being committed. Interesting. How does the person view the Two of Cups? Okay. The Devil. The Queen of Cups and the Eight of Wands. They may also be viewing you as like committed to seeing several people, Gemini. I'm just a reader, you know what I mean? Let me pick these up though. That took a turn. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hierophant. The Ace of Pentacles. Spirit, show me Gemini's situation one more time, please. Okay. You have the Nine of Crystals and the Eight of Crystals. Yeah, it's an energy of you working on being single or separating from something. Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's an energy of you're either waiting on this person to be single or they're waiting on you. Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords with the Hangman here. There's definitely some type of like strategy, or there's a game, or there's some moves that need to be made in order for somebody's like wish to come true. What's the universe's perspective of this energy? The Four of Swords. And the Ten of Swords with the Ace of Cups. There's some type of concern about betraying someone. You know, like staying committed and being in something that is clearly done and over with, okay? And moving on, moving forward towards something that actually makes you happy. Because with the Four of Swords coming out as a blockage here, typically, like the Four of Swords upright is someone who's in contemplation. But I feel like you've thought about this quite a bit. What's in between these is the Six of Swords. So I do feel like you've reached some type of clarity. You're moving on from like the emotional attachment devil with the Two of Cups, right? You're moving on from some type of emotional attachment to someone. And when the Four of Swords is here in reverse, it's often like not realizing some type of heartbreak or self-sabotage or something that brings you a great deal of sorrow. You're in between those, you know what I mean? Leaving is gonna hurt you, but staying is gonna hurt you too, is what I'm getting off of this, to be honest. Tell me one more thing about the universe's perspective of this, Spirit. The Two of Swords, yeah. Make up your mind. Which way are you going to go? Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords. It's like you're going to go one more round with this situation, fighting, going up against the grain. Or are you going to move towards this Ten of Cups energy, something that really, really brings you happiness? The Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups, like quite literally something that you asked for. You have the High Priestess here with the Five of Swords, definitely an energy of like, it's not letting on to what you're planning on doing. Again, very calculated energy here with the High Priestess and the Five of Swords, because the High Priestess does not speak, okay, doesn't say a word, but she knows absolutely everything. And the High Priestess being here in terms of the Five of Swords is like, you know that you want either to make someone a platonic friend and not be romantically involved with them anymore, or vice versa. You're at a space where you want to move from being friends with someone to taking something serious. Five of Pentacles here as well. There's some type of loss that's associated with this decision that you're going to make. And I feel like you possibly have been juggling in between the two, like keeping someone at a safe distance but not letting them go. And maybe friend zoning them is kind of the energy that I feel like with the High Priestess and the Five of Swords. And you've been friend zoning them while you've been waiting on something else to play out. But the universe is ready for you to make some type of decision. Okay. What type of actions should Gemini be taking? Okay. The Three of Swords. Didn't I tell you? The Four of Swords upright. Okay. That's like in contemplation about some type of sorrow or heartbreak that has already come to pass. But I feel like there's a need to go ahead and like mourn about something being over. Like this is pain and sorrow in this Three of Swords for what you should actually be doing, but there's like an acceptance within this energy as well. Like with this Ace of Swords up like this, it's like accepting some type of defeat or some type of truth or clarity. And then again, you have the Two of Swords here where they're both downright. You know, this is denial to make some type of decision. Denial overall, like not wanting to see something, not wanting to release somebody. And to be honest with you, I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's going to be a water sign that's standing in the way of you connecting with a Sagittarius particularly. But it may not be a Sagittarius. It could be someone with a significant placement of Jupiter in water or fire. And then this is that acceptance. Coming to see something clearly. In particular, I'm feeling like you're going to see this in your dreams. I don't know. Externally, you have the Knight of Wands. Sagittarius energy. Seven of Cups, definitely a dreamy, illusional type of energy. Not delusional, illusional. You know what I mean? Like, what is true is right ahead of you, but there's some type of veil, right? That's keeping you from seeing it clearly. And for some of you guys, it could quite literally be a marriage. Tell me more about the Three of Swords being the action. You have the Eight of Swords and you have the Three of Wands. So this Eight of Swords in this particular deck is about some type of interference. Okay. The vibe I get, and this card came out, I think, for Capricorn. It doesn't matter. I didn't get the same vibe that I'm getting right now. When this card just came out right now, I was getting like that public service announcement. You know, like if you ever, as a kid, they don't do it that often anymore because everybody like watches the streaming TV and stuff. But if you grew up as a kid watching television, this was like when you watching your cartoons and then all them lines come across the screen. It was like, this is a public broadcasting announcement. We're testing the emergency system or something like that, right? You look like you're getting to the point where there's kind of a tower energy looming. It's like if you don't go ahead and accept this level of defeat. Why does feel like some fucking President Trump as energy? Okay. Let me move on. Tell me about the Three of Wands, please. Yeah, there's a vibe of like, why are you waiting to work on yourself or to choose yourself? Yeah. Prince of Swords, Page of Swords. And this is coming back out. The Hierophant on the top of the deck in the universe. Something is over here. Tell me about this interference, please. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, what interfered is something that serves you emotionally versus something that keeps you in some type of like mental strife. Nine of Cups to the Ace of Cups, that's a Ten of Cups vibe. Something real came along and now you're looking at what you thought was real and you're like, oh, this ain't it. This ain't it. Yeah, and you're standing on that. Seven of Wands. Five of Cups with the Nine of Wands and the Hangman again. But you're more concerned with how you're going to make everybody feel or what you're going to make them think, how they're going to view you once this news gets out is the vibe I'm getting. Okay. What other messages do you have for Gemini, Spirit? Threes are going to be very significant. Four of Swords. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, go and watch their reading. So now you have two different cards or two different decks, and the Four of Swords is at the center of this. There's a truce. This goes back to the High Priestess, Five of Swords energy. It's like you are trying to I feel like you're trying to figure out how you're going to leave a situation with a person and still be friends. Like you don't desire to leave off in a bad space with whoever is involved with this situation. I particularly feel like you could be living with this person. They could be living with you. You guys could have shared finances or whatever the case may be. Because when I'm looking at this too, like with this TV, I don't know why, but I'm feeling like quite strongly like this is an energy of like sitting on the couch with somebody or y'all not a date but like doing your regular shit because this is your immediate environment. This is someone who you are seeing on a routine basis, sitting on the couch Netflix and chilling, and then somebody who you maybe haven't heard from in a long time sends you a message. I kind of feel like this person might currently, or when you watch this could also be a prediction, like somebody has been left on red and is wearing you down. You want to say something. Tell me more about the Four of Swords. There you are. The Knight of Swords. I feel like you're trying to figure out, like, the moon with the universe. Secretly, something is over. This keeps coming out. The universe and the Hierophant. Now the Four of Wands is back out here. So completion. Heavy emphasis on completion. Something being over. Like checkmate. Yeah. What's the outcome for Gemini, Spirit? Wow. The Five of Cups. So definitely it could be like a return of an old lover. Wow, you have death here with the Five of Pentacles. Change, 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 change. And I very much so feel, yep, there's some type of relationship that's gonna possibly end up being ruined. Ten of Swords with the Lovers here. You end up getting what it is that you want. But I also feel like you're breaking some type of addiction, either to a person, to a particular substance, to some type of behavior or way of being. Because, like, if you can see this clearly, that's a spoon and a syringe with some type of drug on it. Well, if you were going to get high off this, you'd need a flame. It's kind of an energy of like you've been chasing a dragon with a particular situation or a person. And it's caused you great harm. It's caused you a lot of strife, and it's over. Death here with the Five of Pentacles. It's time to cut your losses in this situation. Tell me one more thing about death with the Five of Pentacles being here. There's something that you're going to have to be transparent about. Yeah, Two of Swords. The Princess of Pentacles. Woo! With the Ace of Cups and the High Priestess. You're dealing with somebody highly intuitive. I can tell you that much. It's you, or you're dealing with someone highly intuitive. Like this person feels your every move, thought. I know, Gemini, like that shit ain't funny. I know it's not. Not right now. Why you playing with the dragon over here? No. Let me ask one more time. Different deck of cards. What is the outcome, please? Somebody's going to be disappointed. The Knight of Cups. That's interesting. Aquarius got this. And then you have the King of Cups here. So the Knight of Cups, okay, this is your energy. Okay, it's Pisces, but it's mutable. Normally, the Knight of Cups is bringing some type of romantic offer. There's some type of romance altogether. It's a very charming energy. It could be also kind of dreamy, lacks some type of like commitment or whatever the case may be, or realisticness is what I should say. Some type of like solid foundation it lacks. So it seems like you offered your cup to somebody and now you're disappointed that you didn't decide to offer your cup to somebody else who I feel like right now is a third party. King of Cups here on the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Wands. Definitely. This person's a third party right now. And you're torn between this Two of Cups over here, this agreement or arrangement that you're in, and starting something brand new with this person over here, Queen of Wands. You have the Knight of Swords here with the Sun and the Ten of Wands. And the Six of Swords is back out here. So, back where we started, it's time to move on. Okay. Let's get you some advice. Is this still recording? Probably not. Sorry, Gemini. That's probably not recording anymore. What is the advice? A new start is coming. New moon energy, and oddly enough, you have new moon in Sagittarius here. Like I told you guys, I feel like there's possibly a water sign that might be standing in the way of you connecting with a fire sign. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they're like sun, moon, rising, and fire. Like, like you might be dealing with two sun signs in fire, right? Like you could be dealing with a Sagittarius and you could be dealing with a Leo. But if you look at their Venus, like one of them has water and one of them has fire. Like that's how you're going to be able to tell who I'm talking about for whatever reason. Yeah, let me show you this again. A new start is coming. Okay, so that's your reading, Gemini. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, especially if this reading resonates. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.